Picture an ancient city waking at dawn. The baker's oven is already hot. The priest is sweeping temple steps, and somewhere a magistrate is counting sacks of grain. Long before modern welfare states and ministries, civilization learned a hard truth. A city survives not just by strength, but by how it treats its weakest. In Rome, this lesson was baked literally into daily bread. The Annona, the grain dole, fed vast crowds, sometimes close to 1 million mouths. Augustus understood something timeless. Hungry people don't stay loyal for long. So grain flowed, then oil, pork, and wine. Not as charity alone, but as social glue. Later emperors went further. Nerva and Trajan introduced the alimenta, a quietly revolutionary idea: state-supported children. Orphans and the poor received food, cash, even education, funded by war spoils and taxes. Conquest, at least briefly, paid compassion's bill. Across the sea in Athens, welfare wore a theatrical mask. The poor were given access to festivals through the Theoric Fund, because joy, too, was considered a public good. Disabled citizens were inspected annually and granted food support, proof that even democracy's cradle knew fairness needed maintenance. Egypt had its own solutions. A doctor's tax helped fund healthcare, while priests and physicians blended medicine, magic, and method. In Mesopotamia, before coins clinked in pockets, redistribution was direct: food, clothing, land, shelter. The needy were not ignored, they were managed, absorbed, kept within the system. Healthcare itself began in sacred dreams and battle scars. Greeks slept in Asclepius's temples hoping for divine cures, while Hippocratic doctors made house calls like scholarly craftsmen. Roman soldiers healed in military hospitals, efficient, disciplined, and exclusive. True public hospitals emerged later under Christianity, when figures like Basil of Caesarea built places for the sick, poor, and wandering. Care became a moral duty, not just a strategic one. Similar ideas bloomed in India, Sri Lanka, China, and Persia, wherever compassion met organization. Old age, meanwhile, remained mostly a family affair. In China, elders were revered. Filial piety was law and virtue. In Greece and Rome, neglecting parents could cost you honor or citizenship. In Egypt, caring for parents extended even into the afterlife, through tombs and rituals. There were no pensions, but there was expectation, duty, and sometimes love. And then there were the houses. From reed huts to Roman insulae, from mud brick villages to marble domus, homes told the real story. Inequality rose when land and power concentrated, and softened when governance included more voices. Archaeology whispers this truth through ruined walls. Inequality was not inevitable, it was chosen. So the ancient world marches past us not as a savage blur, but as a clever, flawed ancestor.